en nuestras vidas parece que no hay espacio y no hay tiempo para tener las resolanas. Pero si buscas, puedes encontrar una resolana en casi todos los lugares. Por ejemplo, aquí está mi madre y ella va a hablar con nosotros sobre las cosas que están en sus resolanas. So tell me a little bit about what you like to do out here.
Well, one of the things I like to do, Jessica, is I like to come out after dinner and rest and maybe have a glass of wine or a little bit of a snack and talk with my husband, visit with the pets, any friends or family that might come by. I love to just chat with them.
Great. Show me around your resolana space here.
Oh, I'd be happy to.
I notice you have a grill as well as the pool. Does that factor into your resolanas often?
Very much so. I found the pool is a gathering place. Kids, friends, family love to get in and love to watch the splashing and fun that's going on. So usually about late afternoon, people will swim and have fun, and then we'll put some burgers or hot dogs or chicken on the grill, gather around the tables and eat. One of the things I kind of like to do is have fruit or cheese, kind of snacky stuff. People tend to stay around longer and chat and reminisce, and you get some fun stories out of all of that.
Great. I notice you have fairly extensive landscaping here, and it's nice to look at, but does it affect your time for resolanas, having to maintain all of this?
Not really. We've worked real hard to set in drip irrigation and have the sprinklers on timers, and so it pretty much takes care of itself. So that gives us time to relax and visit with people, and I think it adds some charm and beauty to it all.
Speaking of water, I know we have the acequia back here behind the house. Do you have water rights to that? Do you know if you can use it? Do you use it?
We do have water rights and we could use it, but the people who had the house before us didn't put in the infrastructure. And given the way we've set up our landscaping, we really don't need that flooding that some of our neighbors do. So we don't use it, but we do enjoy it and the wildlife that comes with it.
All right. Do you find that you spend more time out here during the day or at night?
You know, I love coming out here almost any time in the morning with my coffee or right after dinner, but my most favorite time is in the late evening or night. We'll come out here and you can see the stars, and you can hear that's when you see the bats, and a lot of the birds are much more active. And one of the places I like to go, you'll notice there's different seating places, and that goes with the shade and where you're comfortable. So over here we have an area with a fire pit, because the desert sometimes can get a little cool, and I don't want people to feel like they got to leave because they're getting chilly. So we'll, when the temperature starts to drop, we'll light up the fireplace and have some ambiance and some comfort and gather around.
Is there anything else that you've done to keep people from having to go in because they're uncomfortable?
Yeah, being in the valley and near the acequia, we tend to get mosquitoes. And so what we've done is these tiki torches, and you'll see we have this area surrounded. And they give ambiance with the light, but they've got citronella oil inside, and that tends to keep the mosquitoes at bay.
Okay. Have you looked into any or thought about any sort of natural ways? Like, I know that the citronella oil, it comes from a plant.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. This was the first time I saw it at Home Depot. I saw a citronella plant, and I've put it out front. We don't have torches out there because it's under an overhang, so I'm looking forward to seeing if that makes it more comfortable.
Now, I notice you have a number of hummingbird feeders out.
Oh, yes,
I love
the hummingbirds.
Do you get a lot of wildlife out here, or what kinds of wildlife do you see?
Actually, we get a lot. We get a lot of hummingbirds. I love seeing them zip across the yard and everything. And we'll get hawks, peregrine falcons, Canadian geese will fly over, sandhill cranes. In fact, one morning I came out here and there were 2 ducks in the pool. That was just so cute. So we get to enjoy. Oh, and there's bats at night if you stay out here at night.
How about coyotes? Are you wary of any coyotes?
You know, I've heard there's coyotes in the neighborhood. A friend of ours said they got her geese, and there's been raccoons in the street. But I think our dog, even as old as he is, tends to keep them away, and the cats have always been safe. So never actually seen any coyotes in the yard. I've seen them at the trash cans.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Well, you're welcome.
Aquí tenemos un buen ejemplo de una resolana que está en la ciudad. Y es un buen lugar para hablar con la familia y con los amigos y con los vecinos. Gracias.